It was the third year since humanity vanished. On New York's empty Fifth Avenue, weeds pushed through the cracks. Deer bounded past abandoned cars, while birds scattered into the sky. In this forgotten city, one man still lived. His name was Robert, perhaps the last human on Earth. Through the tall grass, Robert spotted a deer. He raised his rifle, then froze. When he saw a small family of deer appear, he lowered his weapon. The sight pulled him back to memories of his own lost family. Before the outbreak, a cancer researcher tested a new viral treatment. It cured thousands of patients, but the virus mutated, spreading rapidly through the air. Early symptoms were hair loss. Later, people turned into zombie-like creatures. They feared the sunlight. People called them dark seekers. Robert was a military virologist. By volunteering for the New York containment mission, he secured the privilege of sending his family out first. He hugged his dog, Sam, one last time. But then the bridge exploded. A helicopter lost control and crashed into his family's plane. Now, in the present, Robert lived alone. Every day, he masked his scent. He ate the same canned food. He rewatched old TV shows. At night, he locked the house tight, hid in silence, and curled up in the bathtub with Sam. Sleep was always haunted by fear and despair. To fight the hopelessness, Robert kept himself busy. Each morning, he trained his body. Strength meant survival. In empty shops, he placed mannequins. He named them, spoke to them, pretending they were friends. But his true mission had two parts: broadcasting at the harbor every day, searching for survivors, and working on a cure for the virus. When the outbreak hit, 90% of humanity died. 9% became dark seekers. Less than 1% were immune. Robert was one of them. For 3 years, he tested his own blood. Every trial failed until today. One lab mouse showed calmer behavior. Robert decided it was time to test on a human subject, but capturing a dark seeker was deadly. That afternoon, while golfing off a warship's deck, he spotted a deer and chased it with Sam. The deer darted into a dark building. Sam ran in after it. The silence inside was crushing. Robert's hands sweated as he gripped his rifle. The walls were streaked with blood. Dark seekers were here. He finally found Sam, but the dog backed away nervously. Robert turned just in time. Gunfire shattered the silence, awakening the hive. They fled for their lives, barely reaching the sunlight. One darkseeker burned to ash in the daylight. Staring into the shadows, Robert formed a plan. He left Sam safe in the car, and lured the creatures with his own blood. He managed to trap a female darkseeker, but then a male burst out, howling with rage, charging forward despite the burning sun, dragging the captured female back to his lab. Robert noticed a butterfly tattoo on her back. He injected her with his newest serum. At first, her vitals stabilized, her heartbeat slowed, her body cooled. But then, suddenly,